Happy Sunday. Just want to have you kind of look at what's going on in the background here. Had a humongous tree there yesterday that we had to cut up. A friend of ours saw it out in the yard and gave us a call and said, or messaged us on Facebook and said, hey, you guys have a tree down. And so when we got here, what we found out to happen, it wasn't even the wind. It was actually, it was the water. You know, flooding got down to the roots and softened it up. And next thing you know, the tree falls over. And I think given the type of racial tension that's going on in the U.S., what we're seeing is I don't think the country's going to fall. I think that's a little drastic. Prophetically, that doesn't match. But what we are seeing, though, there's kind of like an expose of a lot of people who have harbored a lot of beliefs that have been passed down from generation to generation. And unfortunately today, this is a day that I've gone and worshiped God, and but unfortunately the message that I have to bring you is not that is one that will sound pessimistic. Racism, it is not possible nor probable to put it to death completely because of religion. I think that's a huge one. That people, you know, we've sang this before. I sang it in the choir, give me that old time religion. Well, for some people, old time religion is rooted in not diversity, but it's rooted in separatism. It's rooted in hatred. And people take scriptures out of context. And it's not just Christianity. In Islam, same thing. That some of the stuff that we experience with terrorism is that it's someone that hates you based on religious differences in faith, differences in a higher power that we've not physically seen. Even though people profess to have seen God, you know, He came to me in my sleep. I don't doubt their epiphanies, but what I'm saying is that racism is deep. It's deep rooted, and people pass it on from generation to generation. And so you have people that are hating, and their hatred is based on something that someone that they respect highly told them. And so the only thing that we can do, I will say my appeal is to people who say that they love Jesus, because the example that was given us was that a man who corrected racism, he told them that it's not right for you to try to separate yourselves from different people. He said that to them. And I think clearly, if we are going to represent the kingdom of God, we have to show people what it means to love people in spite of. To me, it's not valiant for someone to say, I'm colorblind. When I see people, I don't see color. Because I do need you to recognize my color so that if you have loose lips, that your words will not offend me. And I'm not easily offended. But I will say this, that if love is what we're shooting for, because people saying love wins, well, at some point, you have to actually move on what you're saying is love, meaning you have to get up, go out, and intentionally engage someone who doesn't look like you. Go to communities and help people that do not look like you. Do what is abnormal in the eyesight of people who hate. You know what I mean? So, look, I mean, I'm going to harbor on this a long time because I feel like this is my platform. I'm not the Prince of Unity, but I sure do want us to unify. So have a good day. Peace and blessings.